Welcome back to the shooting bench once again, guys. It is that time of year already, and today I'm super excited. Man, I got some brand new for me. I've never shot this stuff before. This is a custom hand load TSS by some guys right here in Berta, Arkansas, Rocky Ridge Ammo Company. Man, this is the special part about this for me. This is 2 ounces of number 9 TSS shot in a 20 gauge 3-inch shell. That is an absolute hammer of a 20 gauge turkey load. I'll be shooting it first out of my good old faithful Remington 870 with a 555 Indian Creek choke tube. Second will be, I also have my Benelli M2 20 gauge here. And interestingly enough, I got a new choke in it for this year. It's a True Lock 585, and I got a good feeling about that choke and this super heavy loaded 20 gauge shell. That combo, I kind of got a good feeling about that, but we'll see what it does out of the Remington 870 555 Indian Creek 20 gauge first. Well, there you go, guys. Look at this incredibly tight core. This core right here, about the size of a cantaloupe, is unbelievably dense. That's probably one of the densest cores that I've ever gotten out of that gun at 40 yards. And then you've also got a nice little spread outside, kind of a halo around that hot core. This is 40 yards. Now you will notice right off the bat, it shifted off to the right. Now, I'm pretty sure I held pretty steady in that lead sled. It could have been me right there at the last little second. As tight as this is as a whole, it's real easy to do. It's real easy to miss the point of aim, even in a lead sled. But I kind of think the gun tended to kick it over to the right. Now, pattern-wise, this is pretty good, guys. Honestly, it's a little tighter than what I like and prefer at 40 yards. Man, you better be on that turkey if he's closer than 40 yards, because geez, man, that is right here, that's devastating. That is a lot. That is a ton of shot right here, about the size of my hand there. I mean, you can't pass a nickel anywhere in there. That's unbelievable. So that's the Remington 870 out of a 555. I kind of thought maybe the 555 would be a little too tight for it and it might blow the pattern out. I didn't necessarily see that happen here. Maybe you could probably improve this, maybe get it a more even pattern with a different constriction. That's what we're fixing to try. So that right there is absolutely devastating. I'm impressed. Second shot with the Remington, and you can see again it pushed the shot over to the right. That's just something that gun has decided that it's going to do for whatever reason. It's going to shoot a little to the right. So obviously if you had a red dot or something, you could adjust for that easily and have just an absolutely fantastic core at 40 yards. I've shot, you know, shells with a core that looked like this at 20. You know, this particular shell and choke combo is doing it at 40. This is unbelievably dense right here, about the size of a cantaloupe maybe, is where the biggest, most concentrated part of your core is. Everything else is on the outside, the fringe here. Incredible pattern, incredible pattern. Don't let it get taken away by just how it decided to throw it off to the right. Just the emphasis should still be what an incredible pattern that is. This pattern would be lethal for a very, very long ways. With that kind of density, it's going to hold for a very long distance. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love that. All right, guys. Well, you can see the comparison. The first shot out of the Benelli, it went way right. I think I had to make a little adjustment. Guys, that's why we do this. That's the first shot I've taken since I was, oh man, wherever I was at last May. So the gun gets bumped around, the little sight, you never know what happens. Always come out here, especially with a red dot, always shoot your gun before the season. So I centered it up, and now we can see the pattern of what it's capable of. And guys, personally, it's all personal preference, right? But personally, this is where I like to live as far as a turkey gun, choke, and pattern. This is 40 yards, it's nice and even, okay? There's really not a core per se, it's just beautifully smooth pattern all the way out. Comes out to about right here on both sides, and I centered everything up. It may look a little low, that's kind of where I was aiming. Honestly, I'm trying to aim for the center of this paper, not necessarily up here where they suggest you shoot. I'm aiming in this area right here. So that's where I like to live, but you can see the comparison between the two. If you want that tight, hot core, like we saw out of the Remington 870 with the 555, you can do that. Surprisingly enough, for a 2-ounce load, I thought that really tight constriction would blow it out. In that particular gun, choke, and setup, it didn't. It actually performed pretty awesome. And this right here, this is where I like to live. I'm very comfortable with this. 40, 50, I'm sure this pattern will hold up for plenty far that I'm interested in hunting a turkey. So you can see the comparison, very good review, very good results. And Rocky Ridge ammo, man, I'm excited about this stuff. I'm gonna probably hunt with this right here. That might be my setup this year.